You're listening to World of WWE, a WWE podcast. Hey guys, you're listening to World of WWE, a WWE podcast. You're listening to Ant, and I'm joined by my co-host.
Hey, what's up, guys? Carlos.
And we are covering NXT from January 27th, 2021. It was a pretty decent night. There weren't too many matches that really spoke out to me, but it was a pretty decent show. What did you think?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I don't really follow NXT like that, but it's something new for me. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. There was a lot of tag team matches, like going off the Dusty Rhodes Classic. But yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
I'm gonna watch it tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm so excited for it. So let's just dive right in. So the first match starts off, and it's the Dusty Rhodes Cup tournament. Killian Dane and Drake Maverick are taking on the team of MSK. I thought it was a decent match. I like the teaming of Drake Maverick and Killian Dane because they're completely opposites. And MSK continues to show who they are in the ring. And MSK got the win after their blockbuster neckbreaker finisher. What did you think of that match?
I think it was really good. I really agree with you. It's kind of weird. It's like the little guy and then the big guy. Drake Maverick and Killian Dane. It's a really good form, but it's like I like the first when Killian Dane using him as a weapon.
Yeah,
he would throw him into the other guys, where he'll drop him off off the top of the shoulders off of him. But the other team I'm not really too familiar with. I'll get more familiar with them next couple weeks, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was really surprised that they got the win.
Same here. I don't know this team. They're new. I know they fought in TNA, Impact Wrestling, but I don't know much about them either. But yeah, so it was a decent match. Then we see Pete Dunne and the NXT Tag Team Champions Oney, Lorcan, and Danny Burch arrive to the arena. We then go to an interview backstage with Kurt Stallion, and he talks about how he follows shooting stars, and he knew that Kurt Lone Star Stallion will win the title tonight. Then we go to our women's Dusty Rhodes Cup tournament. Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez taking on the team of Aaliyah and Jessi Kamea with Robert Stone. I thought there was a lot of good back and forth tag action. Who is this? Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai. Yep, they got the win after Raquel dropped Kamea down really hard to the ground, and they move on. What did you think of that?
I thought it was really good. Aaliyah took a lot of punishment in that match.
Yeah, she did.
It was really brutal. She really got beat up really bad. But the match was good. I really like Raquel Gonzalez. She's one of my favorites in NXT right now, besides Shirai. But those two are my favorites. But yeah, and I liked how she's very really big. She does she's huge.
Oh yeah.
I think I noticed what's her name? Maria Kamea or something?
Jessi Kamea.
Yeah, I think I saw her. She remember when Attribution took over SmackDown and they were beating up some of the guys from the crowd when they were in the Performance Center.
Mm-hmm.
She was one of the girls that they beat up. I think that was her.
That's interesting.
In the crowd, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Probably. Yeah, she's not really. She's been around for a while, but she doesn't really fight often on NXT. So. But yeah, Raquel Gonzalez just showed off that she's very powerful. Next, we go to a backstage interview. Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae walk off the interview after Mackenzie Mitchell mentions Kushida's name. Johnny Gargano says that Kushida doesn't get a title opportunity, and we don't say his name. So Johnny Gargano is pretty much hiding from Kushida because he feels like Kushida is going to defeat him. We then go to a promo with Scarlett, and she's talking to a Skull, and she basically says that everyone's going to fall and pray.
She was speaking some type of weird language.
Yeah, I think it might have been Romanian. I don't know. Don't know.
Okay.
We then see a promo where Tegan Nox is training with Captain Marvel Brie Larson. And I guess it's on a YouTube series that you can check out. We then go to Tyler Rust with Malcolm Bivens, and he's taking on his opponent, where I don't think we really even got a name for him. Rust win after Well, before he won, I noticed that he did Shayna Baszler's stomp where he took the arm and he stepped on it. And excuse me, I have a cold, so I'm fighting allergies, so I sound a little strange. Don't mind me. But yeah, Tyler Rust, he did Shayna Baszler's stomp on the opponent's arm, and then he got the win after an impressive submission hold. There really was no game for it. But what do you think of Tyler Rust?
He's really good. I remember last week, he lost the match. I forgot who he fought, but I remember he lost. So like, he definitely got the win this week. He definitely getting better. I like the submission was like really crazy. Like it was some like flippy dudes. Like I didn't even know what that was at.
Yeah,
And
it
then
was.
look at that guy that's outside the ring with him. That was like the manager, right?
Yep, Malcolm Bivens.
Yeah.
He talks a lot. Yeah, Tyler Rust looks very good in the ring. But he's just been continuing, like you said, he lost last week. He got his retribution this week, so good job for Tyler Rust. We then go to Finn Balor and Kyle O'Reilly talking backstage, and Kyle asks Finn Balor if he's ready and if he can trust Balor. Balor asks Kyle, "What do you think?" And O'Reilly basically says, "We'll see." And then Balor says, "I'll see you out tonight." And then O'Reilly repeats it to him. So this interesting team of Balor and Riley gonna team up later. We then go to an ex Dusty Cup tournament match. The Grizzled Young Veterans taking on Leon Ruff and Kushida. This is a very good match. Before the match started, the Grizzled Young Veterans trash talked Kushida, Leon Ruff. I thought that the Grizzled Young Veterans did a really good tag team movements in this match. They used their bodies to avoid getting thrown into the turnbuckle, which I thought was interesting. I also thought like Kushida and Leon Rush were doing some really amazing moves. Um, there's a moment where there's a crazy backbreaker spot to Leon Ruff outside the ring. I noticed that the Grizzly Young Veterans hit a Doomsday device on Kushida, which is something that we haven't seen in a while. The Grizzly Young Veterans, they get the win after hitting who was it that they hit? I think it was it Leon Ruff? Yeah, he hit Leon Ruff with the ticket to Mayhem for the win. And then after the match, the Way ran down to the ring. Gargano super kicked Kushida. Austin Theory attacked Leon Ruff outside of the ring, and he hit Kushida with a flying over the top rope DDT. Austin Theory makes Leon Ruff watch, but Dexter Loomis shows up and scares Austin Theory and then stares at the Way. So what did you think of the match and the segment afterwards?
The match is okay. I'm surprised that Leon Ruff, right? They got the win on his team.
No, it was Grizzled Young Veterans. They got the win.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, it was pretty good. The Grizzled Young Veterans have really like good chemistry together. They're a good team.
Yeah.
And they remind me kind of like of Imperium, kind of like that.
Yeah, they definitely have that style.
Yeah, and then the ending was cool. I like the Way a lot. But I don't think it really made sense for like them to just run down to the ring and then. I didn't really get that part.
Yeah, and especially if Gargano is scared of Kushida, why go? I mean, maybe while he's down, attack him, but then we go backstage and we see that Kurt Stallion is not medically able to compete. So Santos Escobar is with Legado del Fantasma, and he grabs his title belt, and there is a tarot card, and it says death. Santos says that the end is near, and Legado tell them no, it's not serious, and then they walk off, which was a very interesting segment to see Santos scared. I wonder who left the tarot card there because it definitely wasn't there in the beginning. Then Toni Storm comes down to the ring. She says she wants to take the title from Io Shirai. That's when Io Shirai comes down. The two of them fight, and then Mercedes Martinez runs down. She attacks Io. They all fight, and then Toni Storm attacks Mercedes Martinez and hits a running butt splash to Io and holds the title. So it seems like Io Shirai is gonna have two contenders, and that was confirmed that NXT Takeover on February 14th, Io Shirai will be defending her NXT Women's Championship against Toni Storm and Mercedes Martinez. What do you think of Toni Storm and the NXT Women's division right now?
I mean, I like her a lot. Toni Storm's like really good. I like her. Like she got some huge legs on her. Like god damn.
And she does a tribute to Cactus Jack McFoley with her shoes because they're the cheetah print.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Next,
they consider her like a rock star, right? Like she dresses like really like punk kind of.
Yep. I'm very excited.
And then I like Io Shirai too. I like how she came out of nowhere, and then they just started brawling.
Yeah.
I feel like Raquel Gonzalez should have a shot because didn't she's the one who pinned Io Shirai like a while ago.
I think she did.
And that like match, it was like a tag team match or something inside of a cage, and then she had her on her shoulders, and then she won the match for her team or something. I don't remember, but I know it was something that she got the win over.
No, you're definitely right. She did defeat Io Shirai, so I definitely think that she deserves a title match, a title opportunity. We then go to the Colossal Bronson Reed. He's taking on Isaiah Swerve Scott. Reed gets the win after a flying splash. It was a decent match, but not a lot to talk about here. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, same. I wasn't really interested in this one.
Yeah, it was like a big guy against a little guy, but Scott is good, Reed is good, but I wasn't really feeling it. We then go backstage, and Tommaso Ciampa is giving a promo, and then Timothy Thatcher comes in and sits right next to him. They said that after the pain that they went through in their fight pit match, they respect each other now, and now they are a tag team in the Dusty Cup tournament. What did you think of these two teaming together after the brawl they had?
I was surprised.
Yeah.
I thought they hated each other, but I guess keep your enemies closer.
Yeah, that's true. So we'll see. That's a good sentiment. Maybe we might see some dissension between the two of them next week. And then we are in for a main event. NXT champion Finn Balor and Kyle O'Reilly taking on the team of Oney of the NXT Tag Team Champions, Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch. A lot going on in this match. Kyle O'Reilly and Finn Balor get the win after Oney Lorcan taps out to Kyle O'Reilly's leg lock submission hold. After the match, Lorcan attacks Kyle O'Reilly, and then Pete Dunne runs down and attacks Finn Balor. They continue to beat up on Finn Balor until Adam Cole and Roderick Strong run down. And but before they get a chance to come into the ring, Dunne pulls Finn Balor's fingers, and then after Dunne, Lorcan, and Burch leave the ring, Balor gets in the ring and he stands side by side with Undisputed Era. So it seems like for now they're putting aside their differences, and Undisputed Era and Finn Balor are coming together to fight the common enemy of Pete Dunne and his team. What did you think of the match and everything that happened afterwards?
I feel like they work really good together. I mean, even though they can barely stand each other. Yeah. I just think it's weird, like the backstage difference that they had when they just stared at each other. I thought it was like kind of weird. But, I'm happy they got the win, but it's crazy how really he broke his fingers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Pete Dunne is very vicious for sure. Definitely, that's a good word to describe him because he will always do stuff like that to people. But
hopefully it's gonna it leads to like an 8-man tag team match or something.
Oh yeah, I hope we see something like that because that will definitely be a match that I'm definitely into. But it seems as if we're gonna see. This hasn't been announced, but in my opinion, I think we'll see a takeover on February 14th. I think we'll see Balor against Pete Dunne. But
that's how I feel too. It's probably leading up to it.
I think so too. But we will see. Before we go, I want to announce that there's a couple of shows to look forward to. We have a Royal Rumble after show coming out that will be dropping tomorrow afternoon. We have our Monday Night Raw recap dropping, SmackDown recap, and next week you could check out our NXT recap. We'll also be premiering on February 20th, The Ladies of the Ring Episode 2 on the Glamazon Beth Phoenix. A lot of stuff coming your way. Make sure you check us out on Google Podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Overcast, Breaker, Radio Public, everywhere else, YouTube. Follow us, World of WWE. I've noticed some more. We now have 101 subscribers. I'm surprised by that, which is awesome. Thank you guys for subscribing. And we have, Carlos, over 10,000 views on one of our videos. So make sure you subscribe. There's also, yes, there is also content only available on YouTube. So make sure to subscribe, hit the like button. Make sure you give us a 5-star rating on whichever platform you're listening. Check us out also on Instagram at world dot of WWE. And finally on Facebook at World of WWE. Thank you for checking us out, and we will see you all next week. Bye, guys.